Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
He fucked off. You guys bodied him really fast.
That was awesome teamwork.
He's like,
wow.
Yeah, it's just like, no, I see how this is going.
So I guess we all kind of stare at this fucker. And this fucker.
There's this fucker, there's
the guy grabbing Gregor.
Yes, there are currently unrestrained ASMR. So, tell me how you, after landing off of the horse, successfully I was gonna say evade and parry, but it turned into pay their blows. Tell me how you evade or parry this incoming attack. This guy's coming at you with a sword.
From this guy? So I think that, we kind of like end up more or less stalled out right next to this guy.
Yeah.
We don't notice the ASMR with the sword for a moment because, like, I mean, that fucking spike of adrenaline is like nothing else. But then I notice him, see that he is kind of fumbling for his sword, and I'm like, oh shit! And I think all I really do is, like, yank the reins to this side so that the horse, like, swings over, while at the same time, like, scrambling my legs up, kind of as though I was, like, trying to get on top of a chair to avoid a mouse. And just, like, using the girth of this horse's body to hopefully, like, just check this guy into the floor.
Marcus, your body raging with horse adrenaline. You pop into the air, feeling renewed muscle strength as you simply evade, and you and Kier dance back and forth on horseback, evading this man, sweeping a blade under you repeatedly. Nope. Then Kier is going to reel back and use, like, kick off your horse's back as well, and land down, carrying his sword down directly on top of this angel. It isn't dead, but he does pin it to the ground.
Here, you're a champion.
Next up, Harlock, your duplicates.
2 foot tall duplicates.
Yeah, 2 foot. I want to see what you do with this. Technically, they're supposed to disperse by now, but I'm curious.
It's because Harlock is short anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just even shorter. Both of them are going to gather up. And there's still this guy right here on Gregor, right?
Yes.
They're gonna give him a gang jumping.
It's kind of like schmorping into them.
No, it's just they're solid enough for this one job, and it's to jump
so
this man.
So is it like wet gelatin smacks onto this dude's face?
Yeah, smack him.
Harlock, you're going to lose your duplicates as they quite literally punch themselves into non-existence, just beating up this man.
And they like split again with each punch until there's just nothing left.
It's just a rain of tiny punches, and you do manage to inflict the one wound required to take this person down, and it's even non-fatal. It's basically just repeated hits with non-Newtonian fluid.
And we use the pile of glue of goo that remains to restrain the dude's hands.
Fucking brilliant, Gregor.
All right, well, Gregor is free now, I guess.
Gregor is free now after witnessing that monstrosity.
Yeah. Well, might as well take this time to run over here, and just like as if he was using his bread brain, but not using it, he pries this thing away from its own existence in reality.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by this? You swing down, and once again, it is a level 1 threat, and you took that ability. You will simply slice through it and kerchunk. It collapses immediately beneath your glaive.
It works.
Huh.
Mercy.
So you know how we found that these things are like grown in vats and they're manufactured? Well, they all come from the same blueprint. So one of them has the same weakness as all of them. So I only need to use my bread brain once, and then it applies to all of them, and I don't have to get
That's so
really bad
stupid of them
nosebleeds.
to have it. What?
Holy shit, Gregor, you're really smart.
Man, that's not
amazing.
That's not just bread brain. That's big brain, buddy. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, it feels
big
like it's on
bread
fire.
brain.
Oh no.
I feel like I'm on fire. Oh, hey, shit, this guy's still up.
Mercy.
Yeah, Mercy doesn't want to kill anybody. She just comes up and you see her strutting up with a
Does she
pair.
just, like, kick the back of his knees?
No, I think more or less what she does is she, like, just grabs him into a chokehold and just tries to knock him unconscious that way. She doesn't want to hurt him as much as possible. And you see her, she just lifts him up off the ground with one arm. Mercy is just like, hello, I'm really sorry, and just like wraps her arm around him and then lightly presses the other hand to the back of his head. Shh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Shh, 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 shh.
Marcus leans in. Go to sleep.
You know, I think it's one of those situations where us talking is making this work. Should
I sing a lullaby instead?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Go to sleep.
You gather around as you just quietly choke this man. You're like, shh, 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 sleep. I think he's asleep. Twitch, and you grab him again. It's like, oh.
Oh, wow. All right. Is the other one taken care of? I'm just, lie down. All right, here we go. Just very gently sets him down.
Hey, guys, I think I understand why people, like, treat mounted combat as such a big deal. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's scary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was all like, phew.
Oh, God, where's my ass?
Oh, it's around here somewhere, Mercy.
Kier hops back up on the horse. Inian rides your horse back over next to you. You let out the patented tungsten colony emerges from the dirt next to you.
Oh, well, very clever. Oh, you made a little bunker for yourself. That's a good ass. All right.
Elsewhere in the forest, the same goose formation of angels continues flying through, and they successfully find exactly who or what they're looking for as a sword whizzes up from the ground like a missile, obliterates one of them, and on the far side of the field, there is now another frustration entering the race.
Hooray!
This one over here will hamper or harry the gigantic behemoth as it progresses. You're not the only one who has to deal with annoying obstacles. So, you see, off in the distance, battle be joined between a flying foe and this gigantic angel. However, you don't have much time to analyze that you have to ride. So, you all will ride up until this point. You make it here, and Harlock, you and Faria take a route that neither of you is particularly familiar with, and this is only really an issue because of one factor. You ride your horse powered by hatred as you approach a particularly girthy tree, and as you do, you leap in the air and jump it, and it is exactly at that point that the strangling vines reach out and immediately grab you and your horse. You are held aloft by it, and Freya looks down and is like, this shouldn't be happening. They should recognize us. He looks over the side. Now, normally, in any case, you would have been able to ride through fine with either Mercy or Faria. However, this horse, it's full of so much overwhelming hatred that the plant is responding, attempting to protect you from it. Harlock, what do you do?
How far are we?
Drug the horse.
It's like, you could probably make it on foot. You'd lose a little time, probably about 10, 15 minutes. But, the ride is, 25 minutes.
I want to ditch the horse.
Okay. You and Free are like, Free's like, it won't kill the horse. It'll just let it down eventually when it gets less angry. Come on, let's go.
Can't you talk to your trees?
I can't. No, they're just collections of nervous systems. Come on. You all leap off and touch down on the ground and you start to run off as you make your way a little further, and you two start running on foot, and I'll need to put a Free on the race map.
I'm sure that the horse that hates people is going to calm down when it sees the humans bailed.
So you two, back on this map, you two feel very heartened as you start to run, and you realize that the progress of the Juggernaut has actually stalled a good deal over on the other side. It's not making that much more progress anymore, and Free and Harlock, you look at each other with a relieved expression. You're both dorks, but you can run this distance, probably. Like, it'll be fine. This is fucking easy. And then you realize something's chasing you.
Oh, God.
The horse?
Is it the horse?
Now entirely incensed about being left to its own demise, the horse that knows only hatred begins to speed after the pair of you. You're no longer running from the Juggernaut. You're running from your own mount.
As if we needed any more incentive to get to this house quickly.
This fucking horse became Mr. X.
This is I'm putting this down. This is the symbol of death because if it reaches you, you die. So we are now left with, just ignore the Juggernaut for now. We've got an entirely different situation happening. Faria and Harlock, you are sprinting from the angriest horse in existence. Everyone else, you managed to gain, and you see the horse up ahead, and you're like, we caught up with them, and then you realize they're not on it, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you realize it's running after them, and you're like, oh shit.
Huh. Never seen that riding technique before. Weird.
Harlock and Faria, you managed to continue sprinting away from the horse. Everybody else, blood rolls.
Oh, God, I need to save my husband.
Snake eyes.
Oh.
How does this keep happening? What are the odds?
So, this is how this plays out.
No.
Well, it's been fun having you on the show.
It was a good run.
Actually, based on the situation, it wasn't a good run.
So, oh boy, you... So stupid. You make it all the way up. You make it all the way up to the mansion. The footsteps of death behind you echoing in your ears, and you reach out to try to throw open the door, and then you realize something. Shit's locked.
No.
Jay,
Yeah?
I'd like to empathize with this horse.
Oh, you're gonna turn around and look at this horse dead in the face? Give me
Faria,
Offer the flower.
Faria, open the door.
Okay.
Harlock is going to run over to this flower patch, grab a flower, and then take point.
Harlock, you approach the horse. It gallops straight at you. Time seems to slow down. You reach out, and you attempt to empathize with the horse. You look deep into its eyes, and you try to forge a connection with this creature that knows only hate. Your own heart is hardened over, too. Maybe. Just maybe you could forge some sort of a connection. One being to another. As you reach out, the horse looks down at you, and, Harlock, you are bodily grabbed by the arm by the horse, and you are flung around like a chew toy as everyone approaches.
Ow.
Harlock's just being whizzed across back and forth by this horse that's producing grinding noises.
Help.
Mercy immediately leaps off the jacked ass, and she is gonna suplex this horse.
Yeah.
Give me a blood roll.
Is the horse a prop?
Yes!
That is a 12 altogether. I must keep this horse from my husband.
Oh my
No remorse for this horse.
Narrate yourself leaping from the back of a donkey to suplex a horse.
It's a good
I'm
thing
I'm just gonna skirt around here and maybe help with the door.
it's a good thing that significant tungsten is well acquainted with the dirt, because when Mercy leaps off, he sinks a good 4 inches into the earth as there's a blast. She lands behind this horse, grabs it by the haunches as best as she can, and just does a full suplex backwards. Honestly, kind of forgetting that Harlock is here. She was so focused on making sure this horse did not even think about looking at Faria, and just slams it downwards.
Harlock from the ground puts up a thumb towards Faria and says again, "Wife hot."
Holy shit.